And we'll start with our feet together. And just rock gently back and forth on your feet, just settling, letting all the weight come down into your feet. And now we'll bring in our 3 postural elements. So gently grip the floor with our toes. This will spread our feet out just very gently. It's not a strong grip, just a gentle grip. And you can now feel that the sides of your little toes are actually engaged with the floor. Next, our second element is our bringing our navel toward our spine in a very gentle movement. This brings the energy up from our legs into our belly. You can see that it also flattens out a little bit of the curve of my spine here, so I'm not sticking my butt out here or sticking forward like this, but just gently bringing my navel toward my spine and flattening out that buttock. Next, we want to knit our collarbones together just a little bit. We do this, we leave a little space under our arms. We're gently letting our chest be just engaged, flattened in a way. Our shoulder blades are splayed slightly toward the back. And that's 3. So toes, navel, collarbones, and then finally that golden thread that lifts our head toward the heavens, the head neck raised very gently. Go ahead and tuck your chin. You can feel that difference. Beautiful. Go through those elements one more time yourself as you breathe deeply into your navel. And gently breathe out slowly. I go through a little kiss mouth. Take another nice deep breath into your navel. And out through your mouth. And just turn your attention inward. Begin to feel the different sensations that are happening in your body. What's going on in your hands right now? I have a nice little tingling sensation in the palms of my hands and my fingers. What's happening with your legs? How grounded are you feeling? Go ahead and grip the floor gently with your toes again. Feeling your feet gently splay out. Let's start with the lower dantian right here at the navel. In the Qigong, Wild Goose Qigong tradition, that is the place of the lower dantian. In other traditions, it's about an inch or 2 lower than the navel. And now focus your attention in the center of your chest to your middle dantian. This is the place where we become human. So here is the place where we are connected to the earth, our lower dantian. Our heart is the middle dantian, where we are connected to our humanity. And then our upper dantian is at our third eye, where we are connected to the heavens. And let's just close that opening form very nicely by bringing your arms up the side, bending your elbows, and just placing your palms, this little space on the center of your palm, just letting it come down from your upper dantian, down through your throat, to your heart, your middle dantian, down to the lower dantian, right across those lymph nodes, and then just gently massage. Very nice. We'll just take our left arm now in that 45-degree angle and just place our fist very gently inside of it. And just give each other a nice salute. Thanking each other for being here today. Beautiful. Okay, let's go right into our Tai Chi warm-ups now, shall we? Okay, I'm going to warm up my kidneys by gently making little circles around in the back of my back and my kidney area, bringing life, awakening, and standing with our feet together now. We're going to rotate our waist around a pole. And so this is just gently warming up our spine and our internal organs. Our head and our legs are that pole. And so we're just rotating around that pole. Remembering to breathe in deeply into your navel. And a nice deep exhale out. We'll do a lot of these exercises 8 to 20 times on each side. Okay, let's go ahead and warm our kidneys again. And we can also have some nice points down the sides of our hips here. This will help our lower back. And then we place our hands on our kidneys and we rotate in the opposite direction. Just inscribing that nice gentle circle around. Breathing in deeply to the navel through your nose. Go ahead and continue that. I'm going to bring my microphone back, which I usually do, but forgot this time. Hopefully you've been able to hear me okay. Okay, good. Okay, let's take our right hand and place it on our heart as if we were saying the Pledge of Allegiance. The left hand will go over that, and let's just do a nice massage of our chest area. Just from the center all around the lung area. And go across the collarbone here. There's some very good points there. And then we'll take our left hand, put our right on top of it, and go in the opposite direction. Sending love and healing to our heart, our pericardium, our lungs. Very nice. Okay, next we are going to take our fingers and place them in that dimple of the side called the Wantiao point. We're going to just massage that just a little bit, standing with our feet this time, shoulder width apart. I like to stand with the sides of my feet straight. If you're uncomfortable, of course, you can turn your feet out. And this time we're going to hook our thumbs over our hips and just do nice big circles around, really inscribing that circle. Don't overdo though. We want to back off to about 80 to 85% because we're just warming up here. We're not trying to get any burn. We're not trying to build any muscle or overextend. We're just warming up. Your knees are soft. Don't lock out your knees. Breathing in deeply to the navel. Okay, massaging the Wantiao point again. And then inscribing hooking your thumbs over your hips and inscribing that circle in the opposite direction. Feels good. This is the second time I've done this today. It feels really great. You know, I've been quite low energy and kind of had lost my gratitude for a couple of days. And when I did the Qigong set this morning, just refound my gratitude. Very nice. Okay, let's take our right hand and put it on our navel, left hand on top, and we'll just do a nice massage of our belly. So good for our digestion, of course. One direction is good for constipation, and the other direction is good for diarrhea. But they say that if you can do this every night, 100 times before you go to bed, you can fix both problems. Okay, the left hand on the navel, right hand over, will go in the opposite direction. Don't be afraid to go in a little bit, you know, just kind of let it go a little deep. Feels so good. Okay, now we're going to circle our knees. I'm going to put my feet together. I'm going to put my hands on my knees or just above my knees. And I'm going to both sit and lean forward, because what I want to do as I circle my knees around is not have my knees go beyond my toes, right? Because we have to protect our knees. So we'll circle our knees, one direction first. Just do as many of these as are comfortable for you. I started with 8, I worked my way up to 32. And now we're going to massage our knees. We'll go down on the inside and up the outside. Nice, vigorous massage of the knees. Feels so good. And then we'll place our hands back and rotate in the opposite direction. Breathing into the navel. Okay, and this time we will massage down the outside and up the inside. Okay, I'm going to move my camera just a little bit because I want to show you a variation of the up and over that I've been doing with you all of this time. I'm going to inhale my arms up. And as I inhale them up, I'm going to take them and I'm going to intertwine my fingers and turn them up so that the palms are toward the sky, okay? And then I'm going to go down and around, out, down and around in this beautiful circular motion here. This feels so nice on the shoulders. Check your postural element, particularly gripping the floor with your toes so that you're not leaning backwards. Okay, now we will reach up and we will inhale and exhale down for 10 on one side. Inhale up, pull up gently at the top, and exhale down in the opposite direction. We'll do this 3 times on each side. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Okay, this last time we're going to inhale up, and now we will just let our arms come all the way down as we push our palms toward the ground. And now we're going to make circles down the front of our legs, out and down. Okay, now just straight down, forward, turn to the left or right, it doesn't matter, and just go up and down 3 times. Come back to the center, and go to the other side, up and down 3 times. Now what we will do is massage the backs of our legs, starting with our buttock, all the way down to our ankles. Just a nice massage down the legs. And then cupping our hands gently, we'll give ourselves a nice pat down the legs. Awakening the chi. Feels so good. All right, excellent. Okay, now we will, what will we do next? Okay, now we will move from side to side. I want you to stand with your feet shoulder width apart and just feel yourself transfer the weight from side to side. As you bend to the one side, that knee bends. As you bend to the other side, that knee bends. What you want to try to do is keep your body straight as you're doing this. You're not going with the bend, just the legs, keeping your core strong. Couple more times. Very nice. And now sinking the weight into one of your legs. Place your heel of your opposite foot at a 45-degree angle. That means that we actually have to bend that back leg. What I'm going to do now is inhale, and I am going to bend just right here, hinging at the hips, and let my chin come to my toe. Inhale up. Other side, your foot is at a foot. So you're sinking the weight on the opposite leg. This foot is actually quite light. Go ahead and try that. That's great. Then place the heel at that 45-degree angle, hinging at the hips as you go chin to toe. And up. And now that we have that hinging at the hips, I want to do something with our arms here. We're going to sink the weight, put our heel at a 45-degree angle, and as we hinge at the hips, I want us to explore our stretch here. With our hands, our fingers toward the floor, and it's chin to toe, not head to knee. Coming up, other side. Hinging at the hips, and let your hands explore that stretch. Inhaling up. And now the third time, go ahead and place your heel at that 45-degree angle, hinging at the hips, heel to toe, and this time what I'd like you to do is just massage up and down. The inside and the outside of the leg. And then we will slap gently the sides of our leg, the forward leg. And then changing sides, 45-degree angle, hinging at the hips, inhaling and exhaling down. First, just kind of get that stretch, and then massage up and down the leg on the inside and the outside. And then a nice gentle with the cupped hands, slapping on the inside and outside. Oh, okay, and then come up slowly. Your head, great. Shake it out a little bit. Let's just go ahead and just shake a little bit here. This is called shaking Qigong. It's a special form of Qigong. They say, especially for beginners, if you do nothing else, If you can just shake for 10 minutes a day, or 20, or 30, you can really expel that stagnant chi. My teacher said this morning, which I just really love, this is the cure for the 10,000 illnesses. So if you're feeling low energy, you can shake gently. If you're feeling a need, you can shake more vigorously. Rocking from one foot to the other. And we were introduced to a sound today, which I thought was so great. With the lips closed, we're going to make the sound hmm, hmm. And what you're trying to do is actually force the chi into the lower dantian, connect with the chi in the lower dantian. Hmm. Feel it sink into that belly. Hmm. 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 Feels so good. Wow. Wow, there's life. We have life. How grateful. All right, then just slow down, just shaking, slows down until you come to a natural stop. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now we're going to do a little kicking. I'm going to put my hands back on my kidneys. In fact, let's just warm them up for a second again. And I'm going to do a series of little kicks. So I'm going to use my heel to just kick very gently forward, as if I'm just trying to get it a little stretchier, snapping it forward but not back. And as you feel more comfortable, you can try a little bit higher kick. And then as you become even more comfortable, you can place your gaze at the horizon and just let it all happen very, very naturally with the balance that you are. Nice. Now we're going to do the same thing with our toe pointed. So I'm just going to move back and forth. Just getting the feel of it to begin with. If you feel comfortable, and only if this is good enough, we can try kicking just a little bit higher. And then if you're feeling balanced, you can look toward the horizon and just let it all flow. Very nice. Okay, let us take, we're going to do a little bit of massage here. We will take our left hand, and place it at our navel here. And we will massage the heart side of our chest. As I understand it, the reason we hold our hand here is to just help stabilize the chi. And then switch, right hand at the navel, left hand on the other side of the chest. And again, here you can massage just right to across the collarbone too. Very nice. Now we will massage the da bao, which is the spleen point. And we will just massage right there. There's a tender point there that you may be able to feel. This is excellent for full body pain, fibromyalgia. If you're feeling fatigued during the day, you can get up and just do this, and it helps generate qi throughout the body. Next, we will massage our lymph area. This is so good for our immune system, of course. Just right there where the leg meets the torso. Excellent. Okay, and now let's just do a little bit of hand and arm massage. So I'm going to take my right arm and just place it toward the camera here. I want my hand to be on a level plane. I'm going to massage all 5 fingers from the tips of the fingers all the way to the shoulder. And these are the yang meridians. And then we turn our hand over and we massage from the shoulder all the way out to the hand, again trying to connect with all 5 fingers. Okay, opposite side, arm in front, going from fingers to shoulder. Turning the hand over, massaging from the shoulder to the fingers. Very nice. Okay. Now we will take our hand, and this is something that takes a little practice. We're going to massage, take our fingers in between our finger bones, go all the way up the arm, all the way to the elbow. Once you get this, you will love this feeling. At first I'm like, what is this? This doesn't do anything. I can't feel anything. But now I just love this. My fingers just seem to naturally go into the right space. And switching to the other side, all from the in between the fingers to the elbow. Nice. Now we will massage that all-important point. This is pericardium 8, so it is right there at the base of that, what is that called? Right there, right in the center of the palm, right in that fleshy space. You can almost feel a little indent. And from the Lao Gong, we will now go and move and bend our fingers back, exercising our fingers first. Start at Lao Gong and then move and bend your fingers backward. Each finger. So good for our fingers. And the other side, massaging the Lao Gong. And then moving from Lao Gong to each finger to bend it back. This also takes a little bit of practice. I'm still trying to work on this one. Now these wonderful points, devil points between the fingers, we'll pinch it a couple of times. I keep looking at my monitor rather than my camera. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can do these same exercises on your feet, and they're just wonderful. We did that today, which was so great. And now the Jingwell points, which is where the meridians actually end here. And so it's the base of the nail, right on the corner. Just squeeze that 2 or 3 times each. Starting at the thumb on the second hand, she said. Very nice. And then some excellent immune points here. If you fold your arm up on your body here, you can feel this meaty part of your arm start going about 4 fingers down from your elbow and just massaging these points. There's 3 of them here. You can feel for tender points. This is large intestine. And then the 4th point is just right here, just at the hook of your arm. And this is an excellent point for removing heat from the body. So if you ever find yourself with a fever, this is next. The other side. Out 4 finger widths from your elbow. right into that meaty, right on the edge of that bone there. Just experiment around for those tender points. And then right in the elbow there, right on the outside there for that. It's also a large intestine point, but very good for removing heat. Always like to remind people to be gentle with themselves, particularly if you have fibromyalgia or some kind of pain condition. You don't want to over massage. You want to be gentle with yourself. The more you do, the more you'll be able to do it. But you don't want to like, oh, this hurts so good, so I'm just going to do it for the next 10 minutes. It can trigger additional pain. I just wanted to point that out. Okay. So now I would like to do one more stretch with you, a nice, beautiful standing meditation. I'm going to stand. Just go ahead and mirror me here. I'm going to stand with my feet together. And the arm that's closest to the computer, I'm putting it out. I'm going to take that arm and I'm going to wrap it in front of me and all the way around the back of my neck. Take your opposite arm, and you can just feel right here, if you put it on your arm to pull yourself back, what you're going to do is hook your arm around that elbow and go to the same ear as the arm you've just hooked. We stand with our feet engaging our three postural elements, toes, navel, and the head neck raise. We can place our tongue very gently on the palate behind the teeth and gaze into the horizon with a slight smile on our face. They say this is very good for our hearts. And then we release. So we've held it a little bit longer because I was talking. Let's change. We usually don't hold it quite as long, but we can hold it as long as we want. This is a standing meditation. Okay, opposite side, same arm pointing toward the camera. Arm comes around the front and hooks on the back of the neck. The opposite arm comes over and goes, look toward the camera, and you can see it's the same ear as the same arm. So your right arm, try going for your other arm, Nicole. Yes, there you go, looking toward the camera, very good. And then just release gently. And let's do it again. With our feet together, arm toward the camera, coming around our neck. Hook the arm under, keep looking at the camera and go for that same ear. Gazing into the horizon. And release. And then feet together. One last time. Arm toward the camera. Coming around the back of the neck. The arm hooks under and goes for that same ear. There you go, beautiful. And release. So great. Okay, we don't have much time left. We have 5 minutes left for our last class. Do you have anything that you would like to do specifically that you remember? Would you like, yes, we're going to fly like wild geese because we are a flock now. I love that so much, thank you. So we will stand with our feet shoulder width apart. And let's just take a moment again to engage those three postural elements. Grip the floor gently with your toes. Navel to spine draw, the belly draw. Got a little space underneath our arms. Our back is splayed. And then the head and neck raise. As we inhale, our elbows will come up. And as we exhale, our wrists will come down, sitting into the position. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Let's look into the horizon at our beautiful Mount Hood, our very own Mount Meru. Leading ever slightly with your chest as you inhale. Two more times. My beautiful flock, I'm feeling quite sentimental at this moment. Okay, let's finish with our beautiful gathering of energy. Feet shoulder width apart. Again, we always start. Joey's so great, he makes us every time. Toe grab, belly draw, head neck raise. We'll inhale up, gathering that energy, and then we'll just sink that energy down to the ground. Gathering a big ball of energy. For those of you that are new, I keep my hands side by side. It's kind of a personal little tick I have. Bringing great healing to our own bodies here. Bringing great healing to our Mindful Tai Chi kitchen community. Bringing great healing to Portland State University community. Bringing great healing to the Black Lives Matter movement and all of the city. Bringing healing to our Mother Earth. Sending great love to all of the creatures. Bow to everyone in your class. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you on Wednesdays. We'll have 1 week off, and then we'll begin again.